Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the TMP Group. My name is Tom and today is Friday. It's the 21st of January, 2022. It is about 11:30 a.m. here in Arizona. And boy, has it been a rough day for our portfolios, our long portfolios. We're seeing massive takeaways to the tune of anywhere between 2.5% to 3% across the board. However, there is positive news, and I want to bring that to you because there is a way to protect your positions and make money in a market correction, a market downturn, and even a market crash. Without selling out of the shares that you have a high conviction on. And here at the TMP Group, we do believe in long-term growth, long-term success, and building generational wealth. So I'm glad you stopped by today because we've got a good one for you today, one that will help you make money in a market correction and help you make money in a market crash, and put a little insurance policy in your portfolio that allows you to capitalize on the downturn while keeping your initial investment protected. Because if you are long, let's say Google, or long Facebook or Apple or Starbucks or Walmart, and you have 1,000 shares of each of those, you do not lose the share amount that you own, you lose the value of the share. And we know that over time, these values will come back up. Every correction has had a bounce back. Every market crash has had a bounce back. And I do want to advise that we hold the shares of stock that we are convicted in. Now, this is not financial advice. This is education. This is my opinion only, the collective opinion of the TMP Group. And each individual investor has to do their own due diligence, their own research, and figure out what's best for them. So before we get into it, I do ask you to do a couple things. They won't cost you any money. Number one is smash the like button. It's going to help get this video out to more people and hopefully protect more portfolios. Number two, hit subscribe so you can stay updated on the positions and trades and investments that the TMP Group makes. And number three, share this with friends, share it with family, because we cannot keep this valuable information to ourselves, and that's why we come onto YouTube and why I'm on here at least once a day, sometimes twice a day, Monday through Friday, and then on the weekends, giving you a thin layer of education and let you do your own research, point you in the direction that we're going in, and see if it works for you. Okay, so are we in a market correction? Absolutely. Is the market crashing? Quite possibly. Does that scare us? No, it's not scary, but it is something that we need to pay attention to. So what I want to do, and I did a video a day or two ago regarding protection plans that we can put into our portfolios, short-term to mid-term trades that we can make that will help us preserve capital and even generate capital so we can buy some of our favorite stocks at a discount and even get some of our favorite stocks for half price. So what the three positions I want to talk about today, number one is the SQQQ, and that is an inverse to the NASDAQ. So inverse means as the NASDAQ drops, the SQQQ goes up. We also have an inverse trade we're going to talk about today, which is the SRTY, and that is the opposite of the Russell. And then we have the SARK, which is an inverse to Cathie Wood's fund, ARKK. Because many of the stocks that we hold as individual investors here at the TMP Group and the collective, the head trading account that we have, do follow the Cathie Wood stocks because we believe there's a lot of growth, but the long-term growth is what we're looking for. And guys, when I say long-term, I'm talking about anything 3 to 5 years. Me personally, I'm looking at a 20-year plan. Follow along the channel, hit the like on the channel, and the next time I do our Becoming a Millionaire in 10 years, you'll see what I mean. And if you haven't seen the video, go back and find the video, and I'll show you exactly how to make your first $1 million in 10 years. It's not that hard, but it does take discipline. Okay, so what did we do today, or what have we done so far today? And I want to get this out before market close for those of you that follow the channel, so you can take a look at doing this. As you know, we did buy positions in the SQQQ. We bought March 4th, $36 calls. We paid $400 for them. We sold out of them today for $600. So we got a 50% return on those calls. Very happy about that. But we rolled the profit and the investment into the SQQQ March 18th 37s and paid $595 for those. Now, I always recommend going in 3 positions. Three calls would equal 1 position, and that is to cover every $10,000 that you have in your account that you're trading in a particular sector. This sector is the NASDAQ, and those are the QQQs. If you're trading the NASDAQ, the SQQQ is the inverse. So I picked up 3 positions on the SQQQs, which is about 9 calls. So what we're looking for here is we're looking for the SQQQ to go above that $37 mark into about the $40 mark by March 18th. Check out the SQQQ. It's an inverse. If your portfolio is heavy in the NASDAQ, if you have a lot of tech, if you have a lot of growth stocks, it probably is. And the SQQQ, buying shares of that might work for you. I like the calls because I believe that we are still in for another 10 to 15% down in the NASDAQ in the first quarter. Now, what does it mean to roll a call? When we are in a call and we are up 30 to 50%, and we think that the trade is still on, I like to take that and roll it out 1 week, 2 weeks, a month longer, depending on how it falls into my profit center. So we bought for $400, we sold for $600. I was able to pick up the 37s, which is only $1 higher than the 36s, but I was able to bring it out another week to March 18th. So that was trade number 1 today. Trade number 2, or position number 2, is I opened more positions in the SRTY. Now, much like the SQQQ, the SRTY is an inverse ETF that goes against the Russell. So if you have a lot of small and mid caps, you probably have a lot of stock in the Russell. The Russell is getting pounded. The SRTY will move up as the Russell goes down. Picked up March 18th, and that's really my target date right now. We're January 21st, so we have February 21st, and then into March, we're about 60 days out. I usually like to go 90, but I'm trying to preserve capital, and I think that the market is going to react much quicker than we think. So I did buy 318s, and the 318.55s paid $8.60 a contract, or $860 times 3. So now own 3 contracts, or 3 more, I should say, of the SRTY. And we will roll those out. And if we do roll them out, I will let you know. So again, like the channel, follow the channel, hit the subscribe button to hear what happens. Okay, and then the third one, because we do have quite a few positions that follow the stocks which are in the ARKK, Kathy Wood fund. We did increase our positions on the SARK, again doing the same thing, and we bought 318.50s, so March 18th, $50 calls on the SARK, which is an inverse to the ARKK, and paid $320 for them. Now, I do want to tell you, these are simply protection plays. The amount of shares that I own personally, in stocks that follow the NASDAQ, stocks that are in the Russell, and stocks that would fall within Kathy Wood's ARKK, the amount of stocks, if the market was to increase, I would be more than happy, because I will make more than if the market goes down than I'll make on these insurance plays. But if the market does continue to trend down, and I do believe that it will, it's only my opinion, again, not financial advice, then I know that I have some protection. So when I go to bed at night and wake up in the morning and look at the market, whether it's up or down, I'm going to be able to make money. How will I make money if it's both up or down? Number 1, if it's up, then the shares increase, no problem. Number 2, if it's down, I'm not selling out of the shares of the stock that I own. Number 1, I'm not selling out of them because I believe in them. Number 2, I'm not selling out of them to generate capital because my calls in the inverse SQQQ, SARK, and the SRTY will print money for me. And they've already started printing today. It's an insurance policy we hope we never have to use, but it's there. And again, this is education, my opinion only. That's what I am doing. Would I recommend that you do it? I only recommend that you do it if it makes sense to you and if you understand the volatility and options. The options that I gave you are good options. They have a good delta, they have a low theta, and they are solid plays. Speaking of solid plays, if you follow the channel, you know that we bought puts on Lucid, and it was a 3x3 play, so 9 puts total. We sold a third of our position out at a plus 38. I'm talking specifically about the February 4th 44s. The second part of our position we sold out today. We picked up a 42% return on, and now we have a third of our position, and I'm going to let that run out. So we were able to make a ton of money on the Lucid puts, and I think there's still more downside, down close to $35. Exit strategy on the last third, which would be 3 more puts to sell out, would put us somewhere right between $35.50 and $36. So if it gets down to $36, that's when I'll pop out of it. I do see more downward pressure, unfortunately, for Lucid, but then once Lucid hits that $35 to $36, $37 range, we will be buying more shares of Lucid because we believe that Lucid Motors is not just an EV company, it's also a technology company. It is not stock of the day, it's stock of the decade, and Lucid will rip. We see Lucid being a triple-digit stock by 2025. So if you're not in Lucid, check it out. Ticker symbol LCID. I do still see another $3 to $4 that this could go down. Okay, if you have questions, drop them in the comment section. If you followed all the way through to the end of this video, it's about 12 minutes so far. I appreciate it. I do have some links down below if you're just getting started and you want to set up an additional account where you can trade outside of your investment account. I like to hold my investments in TD Ameritrade. I like to do my trading on phone-friendly, mobile-friendly apps such as Robinhood and Webull. There's links down below. If you're not in them, jump in them. They'll give you some free stock. They'll give me some free stock. Same goes for cryptocurrency. Again, links down below to CrowCoin, where I do believe that the crypto.com. I believe that the CrowCoin CRO could be the next 10x or 50x coin over the next couple of years. And it allows you to purchase Sandbox, which is one of our top metaverse plays. And then, of course, Coinbase, where if you just do an email verification and ID, they're going to give you some free Bitcoin. We're not selling out of our positions in cryptocurrency as well. We've seen this happen before. We've made way too much money, and we've made way too many mistakes. I remember back 2 years ago, selling out of Dogecoin, thinking that I was making a ton of money on it, only watching it go from, doing a 10x from where we sold out. So again, follow the channel, like the channel, subscribe. We do hope that everyone is having a great day. I wish you the best weekend, and let's figure out a way to make money in a down market, because there is a way to make money. Wall Street purposely moves the market up and down. The only way that they can make money is the spread. If it continues to go up, they can't make money. If it continues to go down, they can't make money. There has to be volatility. We have to understand where the volatility is coming from. Inflation, we all knew it was coming. We printed trillions of dollars over the past 2 years. Someone's got to pay for that. Be careful of what you invest in. Keep some money on the side, dry powder as they say, so when your favorite stocks get to be half price, you can buy into them. I always like to say, the best bet we can make is a bet on ourselves and a bet on the future. Don't fall for the FUD, the fear, the uncertainty, and the doubt. Become convicted in the stocks that you own and stick with your conviction. Hope everyone has a great weekend, and I hope to see you on the next video.